Hello, this is my friend Irvin Thomas, and I'm Reinhold Bogner from Bogner Amplification. I'm here to present you the new Uberschall pedal. This is one of the pedals out of a pedal line that we created in the last 18 months of engineering. The Uberschall pedal is based on our famous amplifier called Uberschall, hence the name. And it's pretty straightforward. It has just gain, bass, mid, treble, and volume control. And then there's a boost button that engages a preset amount of gain and a little bit more fatness in the preamp. And then an adjustable volume boost that is a little turn knob that kind of comes on and it lights up, and you can actually turn that little trim pot. A lot of people don't know that. It's kind of tunable to whatever desired volume level boost you want. If it's on 0, it doesn't boost, it just boosts the preamp, and then from there you can just crank it up. With the pedal off, we're gonna go through a Fender Supersonic amp in the clean channel, and this is without the pedal, so we can hear like what kind of kick in the pedal at 8 o'clock of gain. So as you can hear, it's quite a bit of gain, even for the lower gain settings. And I'll bring up the gain, like let's say to 1 o'clock, and you can see like how much more you get from there. I'm gonna bring up the gain all the way up. I'm gonna kick in now the gain boost with the gain all the way up, and that's the maximum gain you get from this pedal. There's two more. The two controls I want to talk about real quick is the bass control. It gives you a lot of bass. There's a lot of sub bass. So like if you have like a cheaper amp that doesn't have a good power supply, it will probably compress the front end a lot, and you will get a really kind of like crappy low end out of it, like response, like not very tight. You know, it's not the pedal, it's probably the amp. So if that happens, you should turn down the bass a little bit so the amp can breathe a little bit better. If you have a good sturdy amp, you can crank the bass and it will translate it. Like, you know, any kind of old Marshall will translate it pretty good. Or like even the Fenders are fairly good. So that's about the bass control. The mid-range control is very active, so you can get really scooped out sounds when you turn it down, and very mid-range like focused sounds. When you crank it all the way up, it's almost like a Brian May kind of lead sound, which like sits really well in the mix and cuts through. Probably not the best sound to play by itself, but usually a good start setting is like around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. But as I said, it's like even like a few millimeters over, like will do quite a bit of change. So like it's some control you should watch quite a bit. I'm gonna sweep through it while he's playing, and you guys can see like where the mid-range kind of comes in and comes out, and you get an idea of like what it can do. So why don't we go for it? Well, that's about pretty much it for the pedal. It also has a remote control that lets you switch the pedal with any kind of MIDI switcher remotely, so you don't have to go through another kind of set of cables. Kind of preserves the dry sound a little bit better. There's a low battery indication. When the battery goes low, the LEDs start blinking for a little while, and then it switches it automatically after a little while into bypass mode. So you will always have a sound, but obviously the pedal will go out of its mode of distortion. And but it will give you a warning, so you have plenty of time to change the battery. If there's any more questions you guys have, please contact the sales engineer at Sweetwater, and they will be more than happy to answer any questions you have about this product or any other Bogner product. Thank you.